left ankle. Just catches his toes in the grass. It's a good thing he didn't go further over, otherwise it would have a lot more difficulty. Hopefully he's okay. And Arsenal desperately need him. Very aggressive defender, front foot. Just tweaked his ankle. Not something you can tape up though.
It's not really a night for taking any chances, is it? And with Jonathan Tah available, and plenty of substitutions to be made, you would think Joachim Löw would immediately make the personnel change.
I think Arsene Wenger was just on the phone. Get him off.
Get him off, yeah. Now. Arsenal, who will be embarking upon Champions League group stage play shortly. Mustafi still on the pitch. Just moving a little bit gingerly. Zule. Hector for Mustafi. Times it's been a bit slow and static from Germany.
And that's been kind there. Obviously Finland defended in numbers and is difficult in that sense. 1 and 2 touch. Have to play quicker, move all these defenders.
Trying to turn defence into attack here, Finland. Benarabi had to get involved defensively. It's just beyond Pukki, but the idea was more than decent. Teemu Pukki just trying to get on the end of that. So it was played across by Uronen. A warning issued to Germany. And dropped their guard. Schweinsteiger. Here's Jonas Hector. Mustafi. Seems to have been able to shrug off that injury. Skodran Mustafi. Fornant. That's fine attacking play from Kevin Fornant. They had the beating of Lahm.
It all started with a great ball from Zule. Kevin Fornant just skips by Lahm easily. Just tries to square it across goal. Trying to find Mario Götze. So Fornant gets his head up. They need some more bodies in the box, Germany. A little bit more precision.
Brought under control by Poyanpalo. Good to see both Poyanpalo and Pukki in the same side. See if they can dovetail for Finland. Alexander Ring pushing it through. Pukki. Uronen again, away by Mustafi for Germany. Lod. Uronen. Finland trying to knit a few passes together. Halsti back the way. Arajuri. Now Lahm. Well, it fizzles out for Finland. It's one of the most expansive passing series in the game.
It's good to see Finland making some changes. Pukki coming on. A little bit more possession. Germany had 72% possession in that first half. Absolute domination. I think similar to the Euros, a lot of possession, a lot of passes, but it needs end product.
Mario Götze went scampering after it. Forlan to the centre. Kevin Forlan leaves it. Max Meyer. Opening goal for Germany. On a night when experience is celebrated, youth comes through. Max Meyer's first goal for his country.
That's all it needs. Forward passes, forward runs. It's probably just offside. Linesman misses it. Mario Götze does well, puts it into an area. And that run from Max Meyer, similar to Bastian Schweinsteiger, Bayern Munich, arriving late in the box. Just get there. Great determination from Max Meyer. Radetzky had no chance.
Meyer's first international appearance for more than 2 years. Joachim Löw wanted to assess just what Meyer could be all about at this level. Might well have a significant role to play in the World Cup qualifying campaign. How can Germany push for more? Schweinsteiger with a deft flick. Bellarabi. Just blocked off by the diligent Ring. Schweinsteiger. Mario Götze for Karim Bellarabi. Hit with power, but straight at Radetzky. Down goes Meyer, certainly nothing there. It's going to be a fascinating year for Germany. Remember, they've got the Confederations Cup to think about next summer, but Jogi Löw has said that he wants to spare some of the regulars. Thinks it would be asking too much, so likely to see younger players at the Confed Cup. Schweinsteiger letting rip. This is also the European Under-21 Championship finals next summer and the World Under-20s.
It sounds like too much football.
Yeah,
for a lot of these high-level players playing Champions League. Big league games. I think the summer should be a rest time. World Cup is something different. European Championships, but just seems to be getting more and more.
And so many of these players will need a break. Jonathan Tah will be coming on. Speedy Bayer Leverkusen defender. Hector. Bojan Palo. Just transgressing near the touchline. There's battle there with Jonas Hector.
He's probably just inside. Good to see it there. Lamb plays him on. That midfield run from Max Meyer makes that goal happen.
Niklas Süle, 58 minutes in his Germany debut, and he's replaced by another young defender in Jonathan Tah.
I think he's going to be a star. Jonathan Tah, young centre-back, very talented, from Leverkusen. The figures we're talking about, centre-backs nowadays, wouldn't be surprised if he went for big money next summer.
Got the call-up for the Germany squad at the Euros after Antonio Rüdiger had to pull out through injury. Brandt was trying to team up with Forlant. Almost changing his position, Kevin Forlant. And down here is Paulus Arayuri. Plays for Lech Poznan in Poland, but his contract will be up this December. He will be joining Brøndby, the Danish side. Clash of heads there, painful. Double substitution coming up for Finland. It will be Rasmus Schüler and Janne Saksela making their way on. Purunen and Lod replaced. Rasmus Schüler, who is actually of German ancestry, as the surname betrays. Janne Saksela plays for Romanimi. Only his 5th international appearance. Rasmus Schüler of BK Häcken in Sweden. Previously with HJK Helsinki. And I wondered if they might have to make another change, given that head injury picked up by Arayuri. I think it's selfie time. Bastian Schweinsteiger was happy to go along with it.
Could at least had his code ready.
An unplanned moment. On with the football again. Jonathan Tah for Jonas Hector. Used to play for rival clubs in the Rhineland.
See again that aggressive defending from Mustafi. We're trying to get there first, get in front of the attacker. Premier League's going to suit him.
Flag did go up, but Götze not touching the ball. You're going to get your wish, Owen. Mesut Özil coming on. Bojan Palo. And off Mustafi. Now Hector's number appears on the electronic board. Jonas Hector making way for Arsenal's Mesut Özil. 80th international appearance. I think it's fair to say last season was his best Arsenal season by some distance.
Well, he's always been a top player, even at Bremen. He was the best player in the Bundesliga then, at a very young age. Off to Real Madrid, now Arsenal. His body language sometimes, I think people misinterpret, but in terms of pure footballer, I don't think there's many better ones than Mesut Özil. He's another one of those players, not the quickest, but he needs runners. If you make runs from him, he can pick a pass as good as anyone.
Well, here is the artistic Özil. Tah. More than a sprinkling of Bayer Leverkusen influence on this Germany team now. Look at Leno in goal. Tah on as a substitute as well. Germany started with Bellarabi, with Brandt and with Volland. What can they conjure here, Germany? It's Mustafi arriving, and it's Götze who takes aim. Unable to find the target.
Well, again, Götze's got to score. Mustafi, great opportunity, just falls to Götze. And Saxella with a brilliant block. It's the second one Mario Götze should have scored. Lacking that sharpness.
Saxella, the substitute, getting the important touch. It'll be Özil's corner for Germany. Finland trying to direct that. Kimmich. In the low-risk approach, favoured by Joshua Kimmich. Max Meyer scoring the goal. Separates these two countries. Meyer's first for Germany. Tar. Here now is Joshua Kimmich. Özil. Kimmich's pass. Space afforded Mario Götze. Belarabi. Blocked by Arayuri. There'll be a Germany throw. Mario Götze over there beside the touchline. Karim Belarabi to take. Not too happy with that throw-in. The feeling was Bastian Schweinsteiger would be given 60 or 70 minutes in the event. 66. And now they truly do say goodbye and thank you for the last time. Bastian Schweinsteiger, who has served his country with distinction. Broad smile on the face of Germany's number 7. A 12-year international career, 121 appearances. Danke, Basti.
Oh, what a player. He's got plenty of smile about what a career he's had with the German national team. 12 years, 121 games, winning the World Cup. Jogi Löw, one of his biggest supporters. All his managers loved him. Ottmar Hitzfeld, Jupp Heynckes. Maybe not the current one, but what a top player. Great example for all young players. A top person as well.
And that's what everyone will tell you. Terrific guy, wonderful footballer. Make no mistake, he plans on continuing his football career for a few years more. Who knows where? But that is the end of the Schweinsteiger story at international level. Quite the story he has written. Alexander Ring. Julian Weigl coming on for Bastian Schweinsteiger. Fitting, really, almost as though Schweinsteiger has just passed the torch on to the youthful Weigl.
Well, Weigl's a terrific young player. Had an incredible season with Dortmund. Sits in front of that back four, in possession. So mature, so gifted, always trying to make an angle, always checking his shoulder. Plays really positive passes to affect the game. He's going to be a real star.
Germany trying to keep the ball moving with Karim Belarabi. There's a free kick. Well, congratulated by everyone. Dr. Müller-Wohlfahrt always has a word or two for the players. Coach and captain Löw and Schweinsteiger. I think he would like to be able to thank each and every one of them personally.
As coaches always loved him, teammates love him. Very highly respected in the dressing room. Just a great personality to have around. Very disciplined, very professional on the pitch. I'd love to have a laugh and a smile and a joke.
Do you think it's possible, Owen, he might end up playing in the United States? There's been talk about MLS for Bastian Schweinsteiger.
I think it probably wouldn't hurt a couple of years in New York or LA. I think that league might interest him. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunities.
Brandt almost got into the shooting position. Followed by Moisander for Finland inside the final 20 minutes. And Folland has picked himself up. Let's just tell you about the UEFA Champions League coming up. PSG and Arsenal Tuesday the 13th of September, 7 o'clock. That's on BT Sport 2. Also on Tuesday the 13th, Barcelona against Celtic live from Camp Nou. 7 o'clock, BT Sport 3 for that game. And it's Manchester City against Mönchengladbach. BT Sport ESPN, Tuesday the 13th of September. Also in 4K UHD. That's the trifecta for Tuesday the 13th. Remember, every game exclusively live on BT Sport. Marcus Halsti will be replaced with Sakari Mattila coming on. 27-year-old Danish-based midfielder. Can play at the back as well. And that's it for Poyanpalo. Eero Markkanen is on in his place. 25-year-old striker of AIK Solna, Swedish team. Moisander really digging in, he had to. A concession of a corner here. Meyer just goes in to have a look at Moisander. He's clutching the lower part of the left leg. A slight pause while they have a look at Moisander, Owen.
Some of the quickest running I've seen this evening on the physios. That's what it was about. Celebration. Germany's true greats. Bit of a throwback.
And they don't make too many like Bastian Schweinsteiger. Man from Rosenheim in the deep south of Germany. Just over 30,000. Tickets were a bit slow in selling, actually. When I checked on Sunday, only about 18,000 had been snapped up. Not so many wanted to witness history. The end of an era. It's hit by Julian Brandt. Coming on from the Ozil corner. Looked like a trip there, yes, from Jonathan Tah. Just catching Schüller. Germany in a World Cup qualifying group with Norway, Czech Republic, Northern Ireland, San Marino, Azerbaijan. And starts for Germany against Norway. in Oslo this weekend, Sunday. Finland take on Kosovo at home on Monday. Their first qualifier. Weigl. Maya. Vollant, who was on the left. Germany will bring on Thomas Müller. And about 15 minutes left for play here in Mönchengladbach. Özil. Mustafi, who be one of Özil's teammates at Arsenal. Belarabi was holding us up on the right. There's Joshua Kimmich. Highly versatile, that's one of the great strengths of Kimmich. Markkanen, giant of a striker at 6'5". His dad was a basketball player. Pekka Markkanen. Hard to be a basketball player unless you're at least, what, 6'5". Tar. Now Kevin Vollant trying to go around the outside. Lam was back inside his own penalty area for Finland. Maya. Özil. Julian Weigl made the move from 1860 to Borussia Dortmund last summer. Had been 1860's youngest ever captain. Brandt on the move. Özil trying to place a pass. Brandt had gone cutting inside. Still just the one goal for Germany, courtesy of Max Meyer. Vollant. Wriggling. Look at all the blue shirts back. Lovely pass from Vollant. Özil, deflection, and the goal. Second one for Germany. It should make certain a victory. Well, nothing the Finns could do about that, given the deflection. All very comfortable now.
Even when he can score, Mesut Özil still trying to play an assist. Always looking for that pass. Good ball from Götze, just gets himself onside. Takes a deflection of Arajuri. Just trying to play in Brandt. Would have been a tap-in.
Yes, off Arajuri, and then off the goalkeeper, Radetzky. Difficult to give that to Özil, much as though he would want to claim it. Substitution. Thomas Müller is on for Julian Brandt. Do you think it's been an improved German performance in this half, Owen?
I don't think it's been a vintage performance. This is far from Germany at their best, but it's enough to beat Finland, 61st ranked in the world, a long way off Germany's level, and they haven't been great, Germany, but they've done enough to win the game. No injuries, that's the goal.
Thomas Müller, that distinctive gait of his. Tried to place it on the head of Mario Götze, but backtracking from Alexander Ring. Mesut Özil was accused of putting Germany under a bit too much pressure ahead of the Euros. A statement that they had to win the trophy, had to lift it, which they ended up not doing, of course, even though many thought they were the best team there over the piece. Ozil, and it's Schüller this time called upon, away by Ring, only to Bellarabi. It's into reverse gear. Pass by Ozil. Forlant trying to open up the Finnish defence once more. Ring. And Thomas Lahm. Here's Schüller. Markkanen. The pass was far from perfect as far as Markkanen was concerned. What was Thomas Müller up to? Never quite know, do you? It's a mystery. Mystery of the Ring.
Don't think he could come on the pitch. I think he forgot to take it off. Making sure he didn't trust Schweinsteiger with his ring. Give it to one of the staff members.
All these changes coming thick and fast now. Next to come on, Juhani Oyala. Off goes Arayuri. Oyala, who is without a club. Free agent. Only a central defender. Recently left Terek Grozny of the Russian Premier League. So maybe a little showcase for Oyala. These last few minutes.
So the manager, a little audition for him. It's very good of the manager. Give him an opportunity to play, present himself.
Maya. Germany will move from here to face Norway in Oslo on Sunday. Their opening World Cup qualifier. Strange start to the season, very late start to the Bundesliga campaign. Latest actually since 1972. Munich Olympics that year. The decision was taken with Germany having qualified for the Olympics in football terms. Wanted their players to make the most of that. Hence the much later than usual beginning. Sakari. He wins the free kick. Finland's group in World Cup qualifying with Croatia, Iceland, Ukraine, Turkey and the newcomers Kosovo. Not going to be easy, is it? Finish second and not make it at all, not even be in the playoffs.
And they've got a long way to go, Finland. Need to focus on developing some of those younger players. Desperately needs the next Jari Litmanen, Mikkel Forsell.
Ozil, short pass for Müller. Pukki steering it back to Schüller. Well, we told you about the Champions League. How about the Europa League? Southampton and Sparta Prague, Thursday 15th of September, 7:45, BT Sport 2 and 4K UHD. And Feyenoord against Manchester United, 5:30 BT Sport 3. Headed away there in the nick of time. Now Pukki. Markkanen offered himself as an option. Well, we haven't had much to say for themselves going forward. Finland, as Özil had to stretch the Finnish defence away by Moisander. Bellarabi, it was Müller who took the fall as that was developing. Thomas Müller. Relatively straightforward for Lukas Hradecky.
He's always on the move, Thomas Müller. Always trying to find a space to run into. One of the best in the game at that. So it makes him so special, so difficult to mark. That's why he scores so many goals. Always on the move. Great awareness for space and where to be.
Inside the final 5 minutes here in Gladbach. This was the scene of a vibrant Bundesliga match on Saturday night. 2-1 in the end for Borussia Mönchengladbach against Bayer Leverkusen. A very high standard in searing heat. Conditions much more favourable for footballers tonight. Certainly no need for a water break, which we saw across the country at the weekend. And that was an attempted header there to get it clear by Saksila. Bounced back towards Hradecky. Jonathan Tah. Went Saksila. He's down.
Bernd Lehner was so bored.
Yeah,
he was trying to chip the striker from 5 yards away, and I haven't seen that very often.
I think he could in truth have brought the deck chair for this second half, Bernd Lehner. Same applied to Ter Stegen in the first half. Anyway, challenge coming in just outside the penalty area. That was from Sakari. No wrongdoing, said the Belarusian referee. Hardly had to call out the name of the Belarusian referee at all in this match, which is usually a good thing.
I think he could have stayed home as well. You're right. Haven't been many poor challenges or tackles. Been a very friendly game.
Joshua Kimmich. Well, you do wonder what it's going to take for Finland to ever make a major tournament. Finnish author Jari Tervo said recently he didn't believe that Finland would ever hit that target. He went on to say that he planned on living a long life. He didn't think it would happen in his lifetime.
I think it should happen. Think about Iceland, population of a few 100,000. Finland, 5.5 million. I think it's about developing the younger players, improving the coaching.
Özil and Götze, and down he goes inside the box. There's no transgression. First glance, I think that was correct.
Yeah, I think Mario Götze goes down too easy. Gets into the box. A lot of bodies. Again, brilliant from Özil. Just crowded out. Is Mario Götze. I think at 89 minutes you're not going to get that one. Maybe at 0-0 after 30-40 minutes, but This game's over already.
It's not been something of an anticlimax on the pitch. After the emotional scenes earlier, Bastian Schweinsteiger being presented with those memories. Comes to Bellarabi, and that's going to be a corner. Yeah, Schweinsteiger really the star of the show.
Well, he actually played well. He had a good game. Can't understand the way he's being treated at Manchester United. Obviously doesn't fit into their plans, but to manage a game, can't think of anybody better, even to bring on for the last 20 minutes. Past 2 games, he's brought on Chris Smalling in holding midfield.
3 minutes to be added on to the 90 in Mönchengladbach. Jonathan Tah. Mesut Ozil offside. As a spectacle, it hasn't been great, has it?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. The highlight has been Bastian Schweinsteiger, his final game. Ozil's onside. But that's what it's been of. It's been a send-off. Been a farewell to one of Germany's best players in the past decade, along with Philipp Lahm. What a career.
Well, it's disappointing, isn't it, Schüller? To no one in particular.
I think that about sums up Finland's attacking display. Still trying to get forward and have a go of the end product. It's been really lacking. Needs a Jari Litmanen out there.
Kimmich's pass for Bellarabi, right across the face of the penalty area. Ozil. Now Kimmich. Götze, can Germany finish on a high note? Müller out to Bellarabi. Standing firm was Moisander for Finland. Well, perhaps Finland right at the end here are going to score. Well, Teemu Pukki can normally be counted on to do better than that. And Bernd Leno finally called into action.
Well, there's a good thing he came. Really good save from Bernd Leno. A talented goalkeeper from Bayer Leverkusen. Just a bit too open, Germany. Too many bodies forward. Good counter-attack from Finland, their best.
So it will be a clean sheet for Germany. 2 goalkeepers used tonight, Ter Stegen and Leno. It's a victory for Germany in Bastian Schweinsteiger's send-off game. 66 minutes he played, his 121st and final appearance for Die Mannschaft. 12 years on from his debut. It wasn't Germany at their brilliant best. Perhaps it was never going to be. So early in the season, it was a friendly after all. But smiles on faces, and none bigger and broader than on the face of Bastian Schweinsteiger. Tears we saw from him earlier when he was presented with that commemorative picture, when he saw the highlight of his international career on the big screen. Family and friends in attendance. Danke, Basti. It's been quite the international career.
It's been an incredible international career. He's had a pretty good club one as well. Fans love him, appreciate all the service. Always at his best in the bigger games. His teammates loved him, coaches loved him, fans love him. What a great way to finish his career. 12 years is a long time in international football. He played well today, great to get a game.